Hey guys, it's Holokai. It's been a while since I've done another deck profile, but I'm here to bring you my latest main deck that I've been playing and tournaments with. This has got to be like the most trollish deck I've ever made. It's another Marshmallon Chaos Stun build, but this is definitely the best one I've ever done. Looking at the picture, it's really weird, probably stupid, but it works. It really works, and there's a whole bunch of easy side outs you can do in this build too. So I'll go through it and try and explain. First, we got BLS, basically the boss of the deck, the one that you can go in attacks with. You know what it is? It's a Chaos guy. I play Lights and Dark here. Next, it's the Chaos Stun deck. So we got Thunder King, the main Chaos Stun card. Then, yeah, you already know what that does, I don't really need to explain anymore. Next we got Yugioh, which I think is an excellent card, even though it's been going up and a lot of people have been playing it. I really like it. I did try playing 2 before, I'm not going up to 3 for sure, but it ended up 1. It was the perfect contender, just 1. So I can basically use him. You can just flip your opponent's random monsters if they have low attack or effect or something, which can end up being good. But most of the time, I'm either flipping Marshmallon, just in case, for a certain situation, and especially Magician of Faith. I'd say Magician of Faith is the one that gets flipped the most. And I'll try and explain that eventually. There's even an infinite loop that I brought up, but I'll try and explain it later. Next we got the Tour Guide engine with 2 Tour Guides and Tour Bus. I know a lot of people are saying, why not 3 Tour Guides? I find it a little bit more consistent in this specific build, just to have 2. Because basically, my first tour guide can go for tour bus, and then I can detach the guide first. That way, when the bus goes, I can send the guide back to the deck and use the other one to use its effect one more time. If I had 3 tour guides, then I'd have 1 dead one in the deck. So this is the perfect amount for this build. Alright, next is the main card of the deck, Marshmallon. Is going to be your stall card of the deck, and your whole almost more than half of this deck revolves around Marshmallon itself. You're basically stalling for the entire duel until you get cards that you can attack with, for say BLS or Thunder King, and then you use your other cards to protect them and go for the game. Or you can just simply wait and deck out your opponent. There's 2 things about this deck. For one, I'm playing 42 cards instead of 40, so that automatically gives me a little bit of a boost, especially now with all the draw cards. But there's a card in this deck that I'll explain later while I'm playing it. Next is Double Spirit Reaper. I was playing 3, but now I'm just playing 2 for just make it a little bit more consistent. But basically the dark version of Marshmallon. It is a little bit easier to kill, but it is really good. Now we got Magician of Faith. Very good in this build. Very good. There's plenty of spell cards in this build that you wouldn't mind getting back at all, and 1 or 2 especially I'll mention, but you'll see eventually. And last is Double Effect Veiler. It's Chaos Stun. It gives me synchro options, and you should be able to tell. It's just Effect Veiler. All right, right here. This is it. This is the freaking card of the deck that makes this so good now. I never played this until just recently. Space Dow. Replacing my Mystical Space Station with this card in this specific build. Basically just using this card, no matter what, you get to reveal the opponent's card when you use it. So, no matter what, you're still going to see it. If it's a trap card, it dies. That's good. If it's a spell card, you know what it is, then you can play around that. The thing is, with this card, it gets shuffled back in your deck, no matter what, after it works, after it just goes off. So, I just play it, and I just never deck out. Even with the 42 cards, if someone tries to figure something out, I can keep myself from decking out no matter what with this card. Now another thing, my opponent might just think, okay, I just won't send any cards for him to use it on. Well, guess what? You can use Bait Dow on your own cards. So, for say, I could set one of my own spell cards that I don't really need to use at the moment, and just keep using Baydell on that when it's the only card left in my deck, and I'll just never deck out. It's really good. It's amazing. It really is that awesome. Okay, next we got One Day of Peace, my personal favorite spell card in the game. I wish it would go up, but I know how it works with like OTK and alternate wind decks. I don't play them, I just play this as a tech in a whole bunch of my decks. I just think it's a very balanced card overall, because it basically gives both you and the opponent the same thing. It's just, and a lot of people play this as soon as they see it. I plan ahead of time, and I just keep it in my hand until I know I need to use it, or when I have a lock that I can do. And here's the thing I wanted to explain. This card, Magician of Faith, and Tsukiyomi, you can do an infinite loop to keep on doing that, drawing cards and not taking damage. You might say it's not really that good because they can just simply destroy Magician of Faith or whatever and it'd be over. But again, there will be something else in this deck that I can show you eventually too to explain why it can work still. So next we have Dark Hole. A lot of people aren't playing Dark Hole anymore. I still am. I consider it a staple. I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to play it. Screw you guys. Next is Soul Charge. It is a staple. And again, I don't care what anyone says. It's a staple. It should get limited or banned. I don't know why people are saying it should go to 3 now. As soon as it came out, everyone says, oh my god, get this card banned or whatever like that. And a couple weeks later, okay, everyone's saying, nope, keep it at 3. Keep it at 3. I don't understand. Okay, Pot of Duality. I was playing 3, but for this, again, specific build, I'm only playing 1 at the moment. It's just for more consistency in this specific build. I don't know how many times I'm going to keep on saying that, but yeah, just 1 for right now. Okay, next is Double Pot of Diplexati. I don't know how you pronounce that. Dikomoni, whatever. Amazing in this deck. This is another method of keeping yourself from decking out in this build, and basically skipping your battle phase. It's no big deal in this deck at all, because most of the time you're not even going to be attacking. Basically just skip back 3 guys into your deck, shuffle and draw 2 cards. That's simple. And you can use Magician of Faith with it too, just keep bringing it back. So you can get back your BLS, have another chance to attack, same with Thunder King. So you can get back, per se, if they did find a way to kill all of your Marshmallon, just get it back and set it again. There's more to it, but just test it out, you'll like it. Next is Book of Moon. It's Book of Moon. You can use it on Magician of Faith, on Marshmallon, or just stop an attack, stop synchros. It's Book of Moon. You know what it does. It's just really good. Next is Double Forbidden Lands. It's already a good card. Played in a lot of stun builds and stuff like that. But it's there, basically you can save your BLS or Thunder King so you can keep them on the field for your attacking monsters. But most of the time, this and the next 2 cards, Forbidden Dress, are going to be here to save your Marshmallon. I don't really know how to explain it that well, but they just protect Marshmallon so much easier. If they don't have the monster effect, they're going to use spells and traps to kill it, so you have planned for. If you think it's going to get targeted next turn, remember that there's the whole chain and targeting rules. You can't play this card after it's been targeted, so just play this before, or if they simply play a card that would destroy it, you can activate it and it won't matter, it'll still work. Like, per se, a Dark Hole. You can play this after they use Dark Hole. Marshmallon will still live, so that'll be good. Okay, next. I just started texting this in the deck, and it works very, very well. Kaiser Coliseum. If you're just simply stalling with a Marshmallon or a Spirit Reaper or something like that, Kaiser works wonders. You're almost always never going to have more than 2 monsters on the field at most, if not just 1. So, it'll help stall the opponent more, keeps them off track, and they'll have to waste resources to get rid of it if they want to, which they usually do. That's pretty much it for that, I guess. Alright, next is the MVP spell card of the deck, Marshmallon Glasses. Yes, I am playing Marshmallon Glasses, and it is amazing in this build. Since Marshmallon is your key card, I just tried it, just 1 copy. It's so good, this build. It's hilarious. Basically, this is what I was talking about earlier with the Magician of Faith Tsukiyomi combo. Once you have your Marshmallon out in the field, obviously they're going to attack it eventually. You play this card so they can't attack any of your other monsters. Get Magician of Faith on the field, and you have Tsukiyomi. You can infinitely keep on bringing back your other spell cards, and always have either a lock or stuff to draw or protect Marshmallon by getting back these. But what I mostly do is get back this. That way I can keep on drawing more cards to protect Marshmallon while decking out my opponent faster. And even if they do get something to stop it, then I won't take any damage. It's so good. Okay, anyways, trap cards. Double Mirror Force, I was thinking about 3, but right now I can't think of anything to take out at the moment. I don't want to play a 43 card deck. 42 is the max for me. Again, a lot of people not playing this card. I don't care what anyone says. It's my favorite trap card, so I'm going to play it. And it does work very well in this deck. Since there's so many other back roll cards, there's not a guarantee that they're going to stop this. And there's a good chance with me stalling a lot, they'll eventually have a lot of monsters in the field. And once they finally do figure out a way to get rid of Marshmallon, they'll say, ha, now I'm going to attack an OTK, and they go LOL Mirror Force. Then they get pissed off. And I LOL again. Okay, next, this is probably the MVP trap card, is a pinpoint guard. So good. As soon as my opponent declares an attack, I just simply play this and get back any of my level 4 lower monsters, usually Marshmallon. And it comes back and it just cannot be destroyed at all on that turn. Not by battle, which it couldn't die by battle anyways, but also by card effects. So it's basically an invincible Marshmallon. And yeah, I'm playing 3 of these for sure. And also, if I already have Marshmallon glasses on the field without this, I can just bring it back. And when my opponent attacks one of my other dudes, I can just bring back Marshmallon and protect them. Okay, next we got 1 skill prisoner. I was thinking about 2, but just 1 is just good enough because you can use it twice. Basically another way to protect your Marshmallon. And this one does have the good timing that Forbidden Dress does not. This one you can actually change to something being targeted and it'll work very well. Very good card in this build. Next is Breakthrough Skill. Double copies of them. You should know why. It's Breakthrough Skill. It's a good card. And another card to protect my Marshmallon from monster effects. Next we got 1 safe zone. Again, I was playing 2. Now it's just 1. So if I do want to, I can randomly just, say I played 1 Day of Peace, I can play that, and then I can switch my Marshmallon to attack mode, that way I can use this on it. Next turn I can just attack defense mode, all good. Yep, safe zone is good. And then you also have your 2 here. Next we got Triple Fiendish Chain. More protection, just like the Breakthrough Skill, except this is obviously continuous, so it'll just keep them like that. And I shouldn't have to explain that. It's Fiendish Chain. It's just that good. And this is my personal favorite trap card in the game. I have been pegging this in a ton of my stun decks. I'm not completely replacing MST with it. MST is either in the deck also or in the side deck. And I don't use this in every deck either, because I know how the meta is. I know there's a lot of decks that don't even use back roll. So if I end up going against them and I have this in my main deck, easy side out. Very easy. But there are, right now, I think Lightsworn is the only one that doesn't play a lot of trap cards at the moment. So almost all the meta decks right now that I can think of are pretty heavy on back roll. So this card works wonders. The best time to use this is during the end phase, like an MST, that way they can't chain to it. And basically, it's just there. They're stuck with stuff in the back roll and they can't even use it. And if they want to use them again, they're going to have to waste resources to get rid of it in the first place. It is an amazing card, an old card that not many people have thought about. But I've done some testing with it a long time ago, and it worked wonders. I decided to try it out even longer, and it's just that good. It's that good. I promise you, this card is amazing. Just give it a test in a couple of your stun-based builds, and I think you'll like it eventually. So that's it for the main deck. The extra, there's not really much to explain. I'll show you the list. I'm going to have a steady level of synchros, but these are all possible to make. If you look at the levels up here, they're mostly level 3, along with just the 2 level 4s, but you never know. So I got the 1 level 10 here, plus he's really good. I got my level 8s that I can synchro. Level 7 is probably the easiest to make, so I got 2 black rows in here, just in case I need to blow up the field. The 1 Katana is my 1 level 5, because I got the 2 4s up there. And the easy to make armory arm, so I can go with him, and you know the BLS armory arm combo. That's just no DK and 2 buttons. My 1 rank 4 is Yugioh Cowboy. You never know, it might only have 800, just go for it. And then I have my rest are just regular rank 3 guys, because that's how I attack. I can't really do much other than defend with this deck, so when I think I have a chance to go for the game, I just use all my guys here, go for rank 3s, and there. Simple as that. Alright, so that's my newest Marshmallon Chaos Stun build. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to see a couple of duels or duel against me yourselves, then let me know and let's have some fun. Alright, see you guys next time.